Hello, hello. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we're going to talk a little grammar. Well, either we will or we won't. Neither you nor I know for sure. There's a little tidbit tasty treat for you. Okay, we're going to be talking about either or and neither nor, and how they are used. The combinations either or and neither nor, as well as the words either and neither. Uh, Either way you want to look at it. Okay. First, we'll do a little. We'll alternate a little. We'll do some. I'll talk about it somewhat, and then we'll also look at. We'll do some exercises together. Okay. I seem to be live here at Verbling. Where'd everybody go? I'm ready for you. Let's get started. Lots of material, lots of exercises to cover. Well, that's true, so I'm just going to start. Okay. Either or, neither nor. Let's talk about either and neither used by themselves. Okay, basically, either and neither are used in almost the same way as the words so and to, but they are used with negative verbs. Okay, so for example, I didn't get enough to eat and you didn't either. I didn't get enough to eat and you didn't too. Sounds very, very odd. Now, if I change this to a positive instead of a negative, I get enough to eat and you do too. Okay, if I change it to positive, then it would be make much more sense to use to. That is the to double O phrase, or as well. So there you go. I'm using either here in reference to a negative instead of so. Instead of to. Or instead of saying, for example, I get enough to eat and so do you. For example, that would be positive. So there you go. First lesson, either and neither are used with negative verbs. Using neither, I didn't get enough to eat and neither did you. Okay, both of us did not get enough to eat. All right. Notice with either we have the negative, didn't either, and neither is negative in and of itself. It is a negative expression, so be careful of double negatives when you use it. Hello, Matthias. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. I just wake up.
You just wake up.
Woke up.
Woke
Yes.
up. Yeah, okay.
Woke up. Yes.
Right. It happened in the past, or I'm assuming it happened in the past. You're not fully awake, and neither am I. Okay. Okay, there's a negative. I'm not fully awake. Not awake. There we go. Now we can use either and neither. All right, which is what I've been demonstrating so far. Okay. So there you go. Either and neither with negatives. Okay, notice in my examples, you have to be very careful of the word order. The word order is always the same. We always use the same sentence construction. Either will go at the end of the sentence after the negative helping verb, which in this case, of course, is didn't. And neither immediately follows the conjunction, and is the conjunction. Neither immediately follows that helping verb. Sorry, immediately follows that conjunction. Then the helping verb, did, positive. Helping verbs, also known as yeah, I forgot the word. Okay, it'll come back to me in a second. And then finally the subject. Okay, people are finally starting to trickle into the class. Hello, Laura.
Hi, good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Okay, good morning to you. From the Philippines. Good evening. It's actually
Yeah.
after 6 p.m. So
hmm
it's sunset now. Okay, and hello to Devrim. Hi, Devrim. Devrim, are you there? Can you?
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Devrim.
Hi. How
Where are
are
you?
you?
I'm fine. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. I live in Istanbul.
Istanbul. Okay, very
Yes.
good. Okay, welcome to the class. Okay,
Thanks.
I jumped in and just started because we're a little late getting started and there's a lot of material. So I hope you guys can catch up. We're going to do some exercises to practice in a little bit. I was just talking about the word order here when you came in. Either, always at the end of the sentence, okay? In this usage, when we're using it as to, or so, as in so, and an auxiliary verb. There's that word, auxiliary, and so do you. Okay, and neither, the word order is always the same. It's the conjunction, and then neither, then the auxiliary verb, and then the subject. Important to note that the words following neither are not negative. All right, this auxiliary verb is a positive, did, um, or does. Okay, not negative because if we, neither in and of itself is a negative word. So if you, and neither didn't you, you would end up with a double negative, which is a big no-no in English. Really try to avoid double negatives. Okay, very simply, when two situations are the same, you could write a sentence like this. You could write, William doesn't work there, and John doesn't work there. All right, simple compound sentence with a conjunction and a different subject in the second clause. However, this seems weird. This is much better. William doesn't work there, and John doesn't either. Sounds much better to my English-speaking ear. Okay. Or alternately, I can say William doesn't work there, and neither does John. Okay, neither and does. Notice John doesn't either. Neither does John. Before we actually practice, I'm going to have you guys do some constructions just like these examples here. Because you're going to be actually speaking, I will tell you either, neither, either, neither. I don't care which way you say it. And neither will most teachers. Actually, both of these words can be pronounced either way. So either pronounce it either or either. I don't care. All right. Let's, using these examples, let's try, I want you guys to give it a try. Matthias, you were first in. Okay, we have the first
I
clause
can't
of the
speak
phrase.
Spanish.
Yep. Okay.
And you, oh, and you can't neither. No, you can't either.
Yeah, there you go.
Either.
Winner, winner,
I
chicken
can.
dinner. That's it. You got it. You got it, Matthias.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
I
can't
can.
either.
You can't either.
Very good. Excellent. Laura, can you give it a try?
Yes. She doesn't eat red meat, and neither he does.
The subject will come at the end of the sentence. It's actually a very straight. Yeah.
Does him.
That's it. It's actually a very strange construction, but it's always the same. You've got to remember this with either and neither. It is different. I know. Any normal English clause or sentence, of course, the subject will be in front of the verb. I know. It's weird. English is weird, Laura. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
No, it's just not logical. Okay, Devrim, I want to give this next one a try.
Okay. The students didn't have any books, and the teacher, the teacher had either.
Okay, it's going to be the same negative auxiliary verb.
The teacher didn't. The teacher either.
And the teacher didn't either.
Didn't either. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
The key is you have to remember you're going to have to use a negative with either, and neither all by itself is a negative.
Okay. Yes. Of course.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you for muting. It seems like they're calling for prayer there in Istanbul, which is fine, but it is a little noisy. Thank you, Devrim. Okay, T, welcome to the class. Howdy, T.
Hello, teacher Oakley.
Yes. Hi, T. Are you ready to jump in, or you want to wait for one round?
Okay, fine.
You can jump in now. All right. Go crazy. Here you go. Try this one. Using you and neither complete the sentence with the correct auxiliary verb. Can you see the screen share, T?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
You haven't seen that movie yet, and what? Do you want me to fill the?
Yeah, you have to figure out the verb.
Oh, just give me to the next round. I just come in and.
I thought that might be a good idea. Okay, Matthias, can you show him how it's done?
We haven't seen that movie yet, and neither you.
And
neither you.
Neither have you.
Neither have you. Okay.
You're going to use the same. Here we see the negative auxiliary, and neither have you. It's a weird construction. Again, neither. It always ends up the same way, and neither does John. Okay, so it's conjunction, the word neither, then the auxiliary, then the actual subject noun. Weird, yes, but it's always the same. It never alters. Okay, Laura.
Yes.
Try this one.
Number 5, Jane doesn't drive yet, and neither does Jim.
Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, winner. Very good. That's it.
This is very difficult.
It is. I know. It's challenging.
Yeah. You have to think and think about how are you going to put the words and either, neither, and the negative, and so on. It's very difficult.
It's a pain in the neck, isn't it? I know it is. You're right.
Wow.
It takes practice in saying it over and over again, and then you get used to it. It becomes second nature. It only took me 50 years, Laura.
I always try to look for a different expression when I have to use these words, and I avoid to using them, and that's why I'm here, because I want to use them.
Okay, very good. Well, you're in the right place. Okay. Okay, Devrim, can you try number 6?
Yes, of course. You won't shop at that store, and I will either.
I won't either.
I won't either.
Yeah. It's confusing, yes. With either, you're again going to use the negative auxiliary
Yes,
verb.
the first sentence is negative, but I forget.
Yeah. Well, I guess the main thing, I don't know, whatever will help you remember might be different for different people, but the main thing is to remember that neither is like the word not. It's already a negative all by itself. Okay. Quick welcome to Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hey, Oakland.
Hello, hello. Okay. T, it's your turn. Why don't you try
Okay.
where are we? Number 7, I guess.
Let me think for a moment.
Okay.
The computer doesn't work, and neither does the printer.
Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, winner. Very good. Excellent. All right. And
Thank
neither
you.
does the printer. Perfect. Okay, Michael, you ready for it? You want to try number 8?
You didn't do any laundry. And me neither.
Well, okay. Try using either.
Neither do I. I either.
Okay. Well, you need the auxiliary verb. It's not there, but
What's that? Auxiliary.
why is it not there? It's part of the exercise.
No, what's that? What is
The
auxiliary?
auxiliary verb are the small helper verbs like can, can't, will, won't, did, didn't, have, haven't.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't do any laundry, and I didn't do either.
And I didn't either.
Okay.
And that's it. And I didn't either. So, okay. Either you need to have another negative. Again, the idea coming back from the very beginning, we use either and neither the same way that we would use to, T-O-O, that is, and so, or so did I, so do I, except that they're in negative sentences. We use so and to. I like ice cream, and so do you. I like ice cream, and you do too. That's all positive, right? I don't like ice cream, and neither do you. I don't like ice cream, and you don't either. Negative, negative, negative. So it's just the negative version of sentences where we use to and so. Welcome to the class, Osama.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi, Osama.
Hi.
Hi. Where are you from?
From Algeria.
Algeria. Excellent.
Uh-huh.
Very international class we've put together here. I don't know if you've been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Would you like to try to do an exercise here?
Okay, the 8? Okay. You didn't do any laundry, and I didn't either.
Oh, okay. And I didn't either. Oh, we just did that one, didn't we?
Okay.
Yeah, try 9.
Henry isn't eating his food, and Zelda either?
And Zelda isn't either.
Isn't either, okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, with either, we're going to repeat the negative auxiliary or helper verb, whatever you want to call it. With neither, the one statement will have the negative auxiliary or helper verb, but the clause with neither will be positive, such as Matthias will now demonstrate for us.
I don't have work tomorrow, and you You have no. You
No.
neither have. No, and have you neither.
This is the confusing one. Okay, this is the one.
And neither have you, maybe.
It's like this. Here's go back to our example. It always is this way. You just have to. It's totally odd because it's backwards. You'll have the conjunction and followed by neither, then the positive helper verb, then the subject. It's so weird because, of course, any normal English language sentence or clause, we're going to put the subject noun first. Of course. Not in this one particular circumstance where we use neither. So it's always the same. And neither can John, and neither will John, and neither does John, and neither is John. And so it's always a neither, and then a positive verb, and then actually the subject. Okay, if I haven't confused you less yet, then let me progress. Let's talk about either or and neither nor. First things first, burn this into your brain. Either always goes with or, neither always goes with nor. No mixing and matching them, okay? You just can't do it. You can't say either nor. You can't say neither or. You just can't. Okay. Okay, let's look at it before you, let's not even look at that. Let's look at examples. I fear man nor beast. Okay, this is wrong. All right, it should be I fear neither man nor beast. Now, you will, upon occasion, all right, you will hear somebody say, I hate chocolate ice cream, and someone, no, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I won't eat chocolate ice cream, and someone may say, nor will I, in reply. Okay, technically speaking, that's incorrect grammar, but you will hear native speakers, especially in agreement or in negative agreement, start a sentence with nor. Of course, you never hear anybody start a sentence with or. That doesn't make sense. So in actuality, starting a sentence with nor is, technically speaking, not grammatically correct. But I will tell you, you may hear it. Native English speakers make a lot of grammatical errors. Believe it or not. Okay, first let's look at either. Okay, now concentrate.
Sorry.
Fully.
Sorry,
yes.
Peter. Yeah, can I ask you a question? Because
Sure.
it's difficult for me to understand the real meaning of the last two sentences we had.
Uh-huh. These examples.
Let's see, the one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you say, I fear neither man nor beast, what's the exactly meaning? You fear both things, one thing and not the other?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good question. Very good. Thank you. Neither is a negative. So I don't fear man. I also don't fear beasts. Negative, negative. Okay.
So it's supposed to have the same meaning as the first sentence, I fear men nor beasts. I know that this is wrong, but for me, they have really different meanings. Because in the first sentence, it looks like you fear beast and not men.
No, actually, the way I read the first sentence, I fear men. So it doesn't, and nor just doesn't make sense here. Without, actually, this first sentence is wrong on many levels and for many reasons. Grammatically, contextually. Yeah, you can't say nor because nor means in addition in a negative way, but you haven't said anything negative to begin with, so it's wrong there. I fear man. Okay, I guess that sentence by itself could be okay. All right, but in combination, it does not make sense at all. It's just totally wrong. In other words, the lesson to be learned: don't use nor without neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay, this is, you're going to have to wrap your heads around this. Either is used when you're making a comparison between two ideas, and only one of the ideas will come to pass. All right, this is another use of either. We're not using it as to or so. Okay, this is a different use of either and neither, or either and neither. Okay, so wrap your head around this. Only one of the ideas that you're comparing is going to happen. It's like a choice. All right, it's like when we use or, obviously. Okay, but only one of the ideas. If I just use or, would you like chocolate or strawberry ice cream? Obviously, you have a choice, but okay, it's kind of the same idea. You know, if you can't say both because I'm hungry. All right, for example, well, said Frank, either you start fearing or you are camping by yourself. Either you start fearing or you are camping by yourself. One or the other. You have to pick one. Okay, so this either is used to actually kind of give the idea you have to make a choice. It's one or the other. Okay. All right, let's actually look at either or some more. We'll go back to neither nor in a second. Either or is used to offer a choice between two possibilities, like I was just saying. Either Mike or Lisa will be there. Well, in that case, there is no possibility that Mike and Lisa will be there. I don't know why. Maybe Mike and Lisa are fighting. But one or the other. Oh, there's another useful phrase. One or the other will be there. Another way to say it, alternate. Here's another way, another common sentence. Either you leave me alone or I will call the police. One or the other. Either you're going to leave me alone and then things will be fine, or you don't leave me alone and I will call the police. Okay, we should bring either coffee or tea. Fine. You can either help us or go to your room. One or the other. Now, either can also be followed by one or one group. Okay, so these constructions are possible. I can say either one of us could do it. Again, it's the same idea. I'm giving a choice. Me or my brother. Either one of us could do it. Or either of us could do it. Either one of us could do it. These both are acceptable, and they both mean exactly the same thing.
Can I have a question, please?
Means there's a choice. Yes, go ahead.
Just for the last sentence, either one of us could do it. It means that no one of us could do it. Is that the meaning?
No, no, no. No, no, no. You're thinking of the negative. Neither one of us can do it.
Okay.
That would mean, yes, that would mean both of us can't do it because neither in and of itself is negative. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The implication here, either one of us could do it, me or him, either one of us could do it, but not both. The implication here is that we're not both going to do it. Okay. I can also say either of you should know or either one of you should know. It doesn't make any difference here, really. Which way? It depends on context. Clearly, if I say either of you should know and I'm talking to two people, you know that, in fact, you're talking to two people. Now, this is important. You're not talking to three people. Either one of you should know is clearly the speaker's talking to two people. What would I say if I was talking to three people? Anyone?
A few three.
No. A few three of you should know? No. No. How could I rephrase this if I'm talking to three people and I think one of them should know? No? Okay. You would say it, I would say it like this. Any one of you should know. Any. More than two. Any one of you should know. Or, again, simply any of you should know. Okay. Then okay. There you go. That would work for more than one person.
Sorry, teacher. The same meaning. Anyone of you you should know, or either one of you should know.
Not the same meaning. Not the same meaning. You would only say either one of you should know to two people. I would never say any one of you should know to two people. That seems to make no sense. I would only say any one of you should know to 3 or 6 or 10 people. More than two. Okay?
Can I have a question, please?
Yep. Sure.
So either it's we can use it for two persons or more than two. Is that
well, do we ever use it for more than two? We're usually talking about two choices. You can use it plurally, I suppose. Wait a minute. And if your subject is plural, I don't like ice cream and they don't either. They don't either. I'm just showing you these specific clauses. Okay, either of us could do it. Either one of us. Either of you. Either of us or either of you. Because us or you can be two people. Possibly, I guess, either of them could do it. It was also possible because them can also be two people. I'm just showing you very specific phrases related to the idea that we use either when we're making a choice. It's got to be one or the other. It's related. Either of them could do it, but not both is the implication. Okay. Negative. Negative with either and or denies both possibilities. What does that mean? Looking at the example, I don't think either Mike or Lisa will be there. I don't think either Mike or Lisa will be there. We're negating the chance. Remember earlier, either Mike or Lisa will be there. That means one or the other will be there. By using a negative, throwing a negative into the mix, I don't think either Mike or Lisa will be there. It means I don't think neither of them. Mike won't be there, Lisa won't be there. All right, so when I use a negative with either, it means both possibilities are negative. Okay, when I don't use a negative, it means it's one or the other. I hope you guys are making notes, taking notes. Okay, another example, he doesn't speak either English or French. Okay, both choices negative. Not going to happen.
And can we change the don't to a do? I mean, I think neither Mike or Lisa will be there, and is this the same meaning?
Very good. I think neither Mike or Lisa will be there. Yes. Very perceptive. Excellent. That's exactly right. Because using the negative auxiliary in either is the same as using just neither, which is negative all by itself. Excellent. Nice extrapolation. Nice deduction. Very good. Frankly, I was hoping for that. Very good. Okay. Not either is used after a negative statement as well. This is another common use of either. I don't speak French. You don't either. Or I can say, if you said, I don't speak French, I could say, I don't either. Or, what else could I say if I wanted to use neither? Can anybody tell me? I don't speak French.
You do neither?
Neither do
Neither
I.
do I.
Neither do I.
Neither do I. Okay.
Neither do I is correct. Okay. All right. He isn't ready. We aren't either. Okay. All right. So if you followed all that with either and or, let's talk about neither. Okay. Neither indicates that the two ideas are linked together. It's kind of like a negative conjunction. Again, if you use neither, again, I said it so many times, but don't use other negatives to precede it or a negative auxiliary, because then you end up with a double negative and things get very confusing. If you want to use a negative, then you have to use either. Simple as that. Okay. Let's look at examples here. Jay had seen neither the snake nor the wasp nest. All right, this is like using the negative with either. Jay had seen neither the snake nor the wasp's nest. What did he see? He saw nothing. He did not see the snake. He did not see the wasp's nest. So, again, this is like using the negative with either. Double negative. Everything's negative. Again, well, here you go. Jay had not seen either the snake or the wasp's nests. All right, that's it. Okay. Again, no nors. Okay, so neither nor is the equivalent of not either and or. All right. So neither Mike nor Lisa will be there. Okay, both of them won't be there. He speaks neither English nor French. Neither language is spoken. Also, if you remember, the phrases with either can also be followed by one or a group. Them, I mentioned, either of them can do it. Neither of them is ready. That means both. Negative both. There's two people. Neither of them is ready. Again, I would not use this if I was talking about three women getting ready to go out and they're never ready on time. But I can't say neither of them is ready for 3 women, only for 2 women. What would I say if there were 3 women and none of them were ready to go with me?
Any one of them.
Any of them.
No. Any one. None of them. Who got that? Who's the genius?
I'm not genius.
Okay, yes you are. So I'm a gold star for the day. Very good. Very, very, very good. None of them is ready. Or negatively, not one of them is ready. I can't believe it. All 3 of them are late. Not one of them is ready. Right. We only are going to use neither if it's 2. Neither of us has any money. Oh, boy. Neither one of us has any money. Again, these basically say exactly the same thing in context. Again, we already looked at this. I don't speak French. Neither do I. He isn't ready to go. Neither are we. Okay. Let's practice. Okay. Let's do some exercises. Okay. Using either or, neither nor. Let's try this out. Laura, you thought we were finished before we could ask you another exercise question, but you were wrong. Okay, we're looking at this exercise. We're going to look specifically at either or and neither nor. All right? Whoopsie. Okay. Number 1. Laura, go ahead.
Yes, in this game, you either win or lose. It depends on you.
Very good. Okay. Yes, it depends on you kind of gives the meaning that you could win or lose. There's an option. There's an option. You know, grammatically you can say you neither win nor lose, but then this sentence, this doesn't make sense. It depends on you because it doesn't make any difference because they're both negative. Okay, T, try number 2.
Okay. Neither Sue nor Sarah will help you with your homework. They are both busy at the moment.
Right, both of them not gonna help. Perfect. Osama, number 3.
This is my offer. You either take it or leave it.
Very good. You have a choice, one or the other.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it is a very common phrase. Either take it or leave it is a very common phrase in English, by the way, to basically demand that someone makes a choice. To insist someone makes a choice. This is very common. You either take it or leave it. That's my final offer. Okay. Good job, Osama. Michael, about number 4.
When I go to the restaurant, I eat either fish or roast chicken. These are my favorite meals.
Wonderful. All right. Everyone is doing great. Matthias, number 5.
When I go to restaurant.
Oh,
I
we've
eat.
already been to the restaurant,
I'm
Matthias.
sorry.
It's okay. Try the next one. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
His father believed neither his son nor his friend. He thought that both were lying.
Aha. Both were lying. Okay. Very good. Here we see both, at least nearby, in conjunction with neither nor. Yeah, well, that fits because both are negative. Very good. All right. Just to make sure, let's try a few more. Laura, number 6.
Number 6.
Mm-hmm.
I need neither your help or no. I need neither your help nor your compassion. I can perfectly handle my problems all alone.
Well, very independent of you, Laura. Very good. Okay, very good. You got it right. Another sort of not that common a phrase, but very recognizable for me. This first sentence. I need neither your help nor your compassion. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hello, Ahmad. Ahmad.
Hello, Teacher Oakley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Ahmad?
I'm all right. Thank you.
Okay. We're practicing neither nor and either or. Are you ready to give it a try, or you want to wait?
Yes, I am ready.
You are ready.
Try,
okay,
yeah.
you crazy man, you. Okay. Try number 7.
Okay, number 7. Okay. Either Charlie or Billy, or Bill will write the report. Just ask one of them.
Very good. First try. What's wrong with Charlie here? Why do I got a red line? That's why.
Double L, double E. Okay.
Yeah, spelled badly. Okay, very good. I think you guys got this. T, can you try number 8?
Either you return the money you have stolen, or I will call the police.
There you go. We definitely are going to use the either or, not negative either, but the either or construction to give an ultimatum. An ultimatum is when we give when we make a choice, but the choice is no choice. Either you do this. An ultimatum is a choice that we force on someone that has very harsh consequences. We always use this either or form to give an ultimatum. Okay. Osama, try number 9.
Okay. My mom can neither read neither write. She's illiterate. Illiterate.
Illiterate.
Illiterate. Okay.
Very good. Literate means someone can read. Illiterate, extra vowel sound, extra syllable, means they can't read. And Osama, it's my mom can neither read nor write. I think you said neither read, neither write. I'm not sure.
Maybe I made a mistake, but yeah, it's like yeah, neither and nor, of course, yeah.
Yes, right. Okay, Michael, last one.
You can use either this computer or the other one. Someone must fix them first.
Uh-oh.
What?
Someone must fix them first.
Oh, okay.
Clear.
So they don't work. Clear.
Right.
But there could be better to write like you can't use either this computer or the other one. But here's like you can use neither this computer nor the other one.
I agree with you. Either way to write it or say it is grammatically correct, but I do agree with Michael. It would be much more natural sounding in this particular sentence to use the negative with either. You can't use either this computer or the other one. I would agree with you. It just seems more natural because because we have an auxiliary and then a different main verb. It's
you're kind of saying
more normal.
You're kind of saying that you can use. And after that, you say that you cannot. Like, it's better to say first, like you cannot use what, either this or that. That's all.
And here's the reason why it sounds strange, because if you notice, most of our neither nor sentences were just using one. Okay, my mom can neither read nor write. That makes perfect sense because all we have is the auxiliary here. You notice the difference here? Now we have auxiliary and a verb. So it would seem much more natural to change the auxiliary to a contracted form, can't, won't, didn't, the NT apostrophe, you can't use. It's actually much more natural. It seems more natural. It's much more natural in speaking because of the rhythm, actually. The rhythm is much easier. So yeah, there's a number of reasons that Michael is correct. It would be much more natural to say it with the negative in either. However, I do have to point out either one is grammatically correct. Okay, we're going to talk about cats and teenagers. All right, your possible answers could be either or, neither nor. The answer might be the word both. The answer might be the word so. Your answer might be just either. Your answer might be just neither. So you have different possibilities here. All right, and we're going to learn about cats and teenagers. We're going to compare cats and teenagers. We're going to use either, neither, both, and so to do that, to compare cats and teenagers. All right, let's start. Matthias, first one here.
Okay.
Fill in the blanks. Yeah.
Both cats and?
Nope, we can't use and.
Okay, and so? No.
Both cats, so teenagers? Nope. Probably if you have two blanks in your sentence, you're probably going to have to use either or neither nor.
Okay.
Okay.
Either cats or teenagers. No, no. Yes. Either cats or teenagers turn their heads when you call them.
Now, if you say either cats or teenagers, that means
No, it's
one
better.
or
Yeah,
the
one of.
other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neither cats nor
Yeah.
teenagers.
Right. Neither cats nor teenagers turn their heads when you call them. That's right. They ignore you. In other words, both of them, cats and teenagers. Okay, that's it. Laura,
Yes.
continue with the next sentence.
Let's think. You see a cat walking outside.
Okay.
You would hardly ever see a cat walking outside of the house with its master. Uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, uh,
A little different here.
yes.
Hmm. This is tricky.
Yes. I guess so.
Okay, remember, it could be both or so, either or, neither nor, or it could be either or it could be neither, just by themselves.
Neither.
Mm-hmm.
Neither would you see a teenager in public with his or her parents very often.
Very good. Okay, excellent. You are still making a negative comparison. This is very difficult because it's very hard to see the negative here. Hardly ever see. Believe it or not, this construction, this adverb construction, modal adverb construction, is actually a negative. I know that's a hard one to see. You would. He hardly ever spends any money, and neither does his wife. That's actually a negative. All right. I can't say he spends a lot of money and neither does his wife. That makes no sense. Actually, the phrase just itself, hardly ever, is actually a negative. Tough one to see. Good job, though, Laura. Ahmad, can you try the next one? Ahmad, maybe he stepped out. Okay, we'll skip him for now. T.
Yeah. Okay. A cat doesn't share your taste in music. A teenager doesn't either.
Okay, negative with either. Very good. Osama, next.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry, I need to correct something here, Osama. Sorry.
All right. All right.
There you go.
Okay. Both cats and teenagers can lie on the sofa for hours. On. Okay, I will have to repeat. Both cats and teenagers can lay on the sofa for hours on and without moving.
Yes, hours on end is a phrase meaning continuous hours, to exaggerate many hours. Yes, both cats and teenagers can lie. Notice we have the positive auxiliary and verb. Can lie on the couch, so we don't need neither because it's a positive statement. They're right. So both. Very good, Osama. You're absolutely correct. And Michael? Next.
Cats expect you to prepare the food for them. Do teenagers? What?
Well, either, neither, so, or both.
So teenagers.
So do teenagers.
So do teenagers, sorry.
Yes. So do teenagers. Yes. Okay. The construction so do whatever. is used in positive comparisons. I like chocolate ice cream, and so do you. Okay. All right. Not in negative ones. So there you go. Okay, Matthias.
If you tell a joke, neither your cat nor your teen will laugh about it.
Yeah, I've never ever successfully made a cat laugh. That's very true. Very good, Matthias. Okay, Laura.
Yes, if you make a sudden move in their direction.
I don't like this one.
Neither cats nor teenagers get frightened.
Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense, but I disagree. Yeah. I think it should be both cats and teenagers get frightened, I think. So you're correct. It can only be the answer you gave, Laura. I agree with you. Grammatically, it has to be what you said. I just don't agree with the content. That's all. My personal opinion. Okay, T.
Okay. Cats do not improve your furniture. Teenagers don't either.
Yeah, very good. All right, with the negative, don't. All right, negative and negative. Comparing two negative things. It doesn't, even though earlier in the class we were mostly looking at sentences, one sentence with comparing two ideas in the same sentence using a conjunction or something. Okay, it doesn't have to be. It can be, we've seen examples finally here, two sentences. Teenagers don't either. You're still comparing teenagers and cats. Okay. Osama?
Okay. Cats roam outside and often come home very late at night. So do teenagers.
So do teenagers. Both, okay. They roam. It's a positive verb. You look for the verb area. Come, okay, and roam, okay. And so do teenagers. Very good. In conclusion, no matter if you have a cat, another mistake here. A cat or a teenager at home, it's all the same. Cats and teenagers, they're exactly alike. Okay, we're pretty much out of time. Does anybody have any last questions about either or, neither nor, both and so?
Good class, Cleo. Good class. When I started to learn English like 1 year ago, I didn't know what is neither, either at all. It was so confusing when I heard like this construction. I was thinking, what's that? I didn't know, like, and with time I listened more and more, and kind of I picked up the idea.
Well,
I didn't learn by myself.
Well, honestly, it's totally illogical. You know, I've already said it, but it is totally crazy to have the subject noun at the end of the sentence. It's completely weird. It is a very bizarre construction. Again, you know, English is like this. They can teach you the rules, but what the problem is, there's always an exception. Every rule in English has an exception. Yippee! It's not math, that's for sure. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Dennis from outside is worried because the electricity went off. And he wants me to repeat the lesson. Dennis, I suggest you can do two things. There's an archive you can check out at Verbling, as well. You can just go to YouTube and you can Google Oakley, either or, neither nor. Guess what? All of my videos are there on YouTube. You can find it and watch it again, Dennis. Or
and
for
there
any
is
of you,
one more option.
Just so you know.
There is one more option, Oakley. You forgot
one more
it.
option. What's that?
Guess.
He could build a time machine.
No, to take a private lesson with you.
Oh, yeah.
Take a private lesson.
Oh, of course, he could take a private lesson. Dennis, you could also take a private lesson with me. Very good. Thank you, Michael.
Yep.
Michael, my marketing department, Michael over here. Thank you
I
very
know.
much.
I know what you're thinking about, so I am ahead.
Yeah, obviously you're way ahead of me that time. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.